Okay.
Hello, Christina.
Hello.
Hi. So last time we met, uh, you talked about your family's concern with your drinking and that maybe you were starting to feel like it was a bit problematic for you. What would you like to focus on today?
I think that I didn't believe my family for a while, and I think that now I used to only drink on the weekends, and now I'm starting to drink more. Whether I'm celebrating something, I drink. If I'm sad about something, I drink. And then I've also been noticing I'm not only drinking on the weekends anymore.
So you've noticed a decline and I mean, it's kind of taken over your choices a little bit in the process of all of that. And um, it's starting to scare you a bit.
Yes,
It
very much so.
sounds like, yeah, a little bit of fear. Um, it also sounds like you're afraid of the consequences that might arise from the frequent drinking and um,
I'm really, really health conscious, and I eat really well and exercise. And so it kind of surprises me because I know the consequences of poor health. And for some reason, I still keep drinking.
so there's a discrepancy there between what you know and you value with your health and your family's opinion of you, but mainly you value your health and yet you're doing something that's very harmful and risk taking. If you said that you were also, I think last time we met, you talked about that you drink and drive as well.
I haven't very often, but yes. And that concerns me,
Yeah, that terrifies you.
terrifies me. And my family has noticed, and they've been saying something for a while now. And I think I'm finally maybe starting to believe them because now that I'm drinking more than just the weekends.
Yeah. Do you have, what are your thoughts about where you might want to take this or what you're willing to do?
Oh, I think that's why I came back because I really didn't want to come back. When it kind of was kind of scary when I kind of started realizing I think my family's right. But I came back because I really think I do need help.
What aspect is the most fearful to you? Is it withdrawals or your social life? Where would you place your fear?
I would certainly say my social life. I'm petrified. I mean, everybody I know drinks. Some part of me thinks I might be able to still be around people that drink, but at the end of the day, probably not. I think my biggest fear is not having any friends anymore.
So the change would be significant. It would be beyond just your consuming alcohol
Mm-hmm,
and numbing.
mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And so you're also saying um, that you're, well, it's a fear of perhaps a loss of social life or maybe not life but friends. Too many things are involved with the drinking, so
That's
then you're feeling like how can you get around, how can you enjoy these things and still be sober?
that's probably my biggest fear.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'd be afraid of being lonely
So,
and no wondering what to do with myself.
so you're concerned with the extra time on your hands. It's taken up quite a bit of your life, it sounds as if.
It has. Mm-hmm. We all have pretty active social lives, and there's always something fun going on.
And also fear of losing some fun then too,
Mm-hmm.
perhaps. That's
That's
sort of like, then what do you do? This is what we do for fun, and then
mm-hmm.
you don't have it anymore.
Right.
Have you given any thought to outpatient treatment or what anything like that would look like?
I think it might be worth looking at because I'm serious about my health and I'm serious about me drinking way more than the weekends now. So now I know it's a problem, and I'm very willing to look at what a treatment would look like. I'm not I'm not inpatient or anything. I'm thinking
Mhm.
like a program that I could go to, minus, maybe AA meetings, and maybe go to some treatment for a couple of months, outpatient treatment, maybe.
Well, and then with that idea, you would be meeting people who don't drink.
Right? Oh, that's
And
true.
so there is the hope then of replacing some of those friendships that maybe don't last when the drinking stops.
That could help with the friendship part.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make some friends at AA.
Yeah, that would be, yeah, that would coincide with your values more so than it really sounds as if the drinking doesn't fit what you want for yourself, what you value.
And the consequences would be pretty serious if I or somebody got hurt. That's what scares me too.
That's very, yes, and that's a very a real thing to be afraid of. So in summary, you've put a lot of thought into what you're wanting. You're looking at what drinking has become in your life, and you're expressing some willingness to at least look at options that might be out there for you, that may be trying on the idea of sober life.
Right.
And where do you think you'd want to go next?
I don't know a whole lot about treatment, so I would like some help with maybe looking at places to go and what it's like. I don't know what it's like, but I would like maybe I'm really very open-minded to treatment.
There's a lot of resources out there, and I can offer you some suggestions, some contacts, and with AA or what have you for starters. Get your feet wet.
Yeah, that's what I like.
That would be, yeah, that's a good start.
I think so.
Thank you, Krista.
Alrighty, thank you.